Hi, my name is Nikki. I was one of the programmers.
Terrence, I'm lead designer, project manager, I guess, puppet maker.
So the first thing I want to ask is, when did they come out? How much are they? And when can I get one?
You can just buy the actual thing for like however much it costs to make.
Do you want it?
Yeah,
do you want to drive it back
so we don't
home
have to
with
drive it home,
you?
Oh, don't mess with me. I love Muppets. I'll take one. So where did this idea come from, you guys?
I actually years ago made a puppet show short film for PBS, and I always liked the idea, but I got into games less than film now, so like I really wanted to make an interactive puppet show, which we just did that. So yeah, that's where the idea came from.
Yeah, Terrence just kind of brought me on board, and I was game.
So like, talk about like screw Labo. Well, I want this. I want this in Target stores, in a couple of years.
I would actually love Labo as a thing. I can't wait to get mine. Like no, because like as an alt.control developer, right? Like it's so incredibly cool, and yeah. So this thing, I would love to market it, I guess, but it's like a whole other beast. It's just I like making art pieces, interactive art.
Anything to add? Sometimes you just gotta go, yep.
No,
That's how these interviews work. You're like, yep, when you have a twofer. So talk about where how this, for people who don't know what it is, talk about what this control scheme and like interactive thing is all about.
So it's a interactive theater like puppet show, right? I want people to have the experience of being a performer. I thought that was really interesting and something I'm actually really scared of in general. So like being on stage, like very social person, but very like nervous, like in front of other, like as a thing, but hopefully helping people like not be nervous about it. And puppets are silly, so it's easy and it's fun. It's like kid stuff, and then so I learned like while making it, it's kind of weird. Like the players end up becoming our puppets, like the puppets of the developers. It's real weird, right? It's like they end up like because we tell them what to say and they say whatever we want. So so it's really fun like to play with the idea of like the meta game of like, wait, who actually is in control here, right? Like developers or players or both. And I love that interaction of like just people, that just interactive play in general, right? Games and stuff, right? So I think that's an answer.
Nikki, what were some of the challenges in coding for a game like this?
One of the challenges was the Arduino can only handle so many button inputs at a time before it starts freaking out. So when people start just like smashing every button, we use every input on the Arduino that it can handle. We use 12 buttons total. And so when everyone smashes it, it tends to slow it down a little bit.
Nikki was actually amazing coding in the car on the way down. And we actually wrote the story in the W on Monday night with drinks. So that was pretty fun.
So as you guys have won this award, you guys are going to approach Jim Henson or Jim Henson Company and Disney and say, hey, we got this idea.
Yeah, sure, yeah. No, I actually, real talk, have a small studio I want to start. Not all control games because it's very difficult to market, but I'm going to keep making them for fun and everything else. So I'll probably be back a few times more. But
keep coding to move to pain.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. I want to get my devs paid.
Yeah,
yes.
definitely.